Hello guys, kamusta kayo? Siguro gusto nyo malaman yung mga hot issues right now, no? Pero bagong lahat, I'd like to thank everyone pag-support, pag-like, pag-share dun sa ating mga vlogs, sa ating mga Instagram, and of course sa Facebook natin, and of course sa Twitter natin. So maraming salamat po inyong support. Talking about lifestyle, ginulat lahat with the passing of an iconic broadcast journalist from GMA, no? Yan si Ginoong Mike Enriquez na pumanaw po a few days ago dahil po sa diabetes. Nagkaroon siya ng coronary artery disease. Tapos siya po ay nagkaroon ng coronary artery bypass graft 2018. And then siya rin po ay na-dialysis. And then nag-transplant in 2022. At nagulat na lang tayo na napabalita na siya pumanaw na. So nakikiramay ho kami sa mga pamilya at kaibigan, lalo na ho sa industriya ng broadcasting, lalo na sa GMA. Siya po ay tunay na kapuso po natin. Now, siguro, gusto niyo malaman kung ano ho ang ibig sabihin nun. Well, siya pala nasa broadcast industry for almost 5 decades. And I was thinking, kung ikaw ay busy sa pagtatrabaho mo bilang broadcast journalist, mahirap din po eh. Kasi nakikita natin siya sa radyo at saka sa TV, umaga hanggang gabi. And then aside from that, siya ay GMA executive. So basically, parang you're working almost 16 to 20 hours. And that would entail a lot of things in terms of your diet, your exercise, at pag nagche-check ka. So, since ang diabetes number game, kailangan ma-monitor mo yung blood sugar mo. And the blood sugar, pagka above 126 yan, at laging mataas yan, 140 or 180 or 200, pwedeng sumama ang kidneys natin. Of course, the entire body can be affected. Pwede kang magka-stroke, pwede kang magka-carotid artery disease, pwede kang tamaan sa puso, pwede kang magkaroon ng chronic kidney disease leading to dialysis, and then of course, pwede kang magkaroon ng peripheral vascular disease na pag nasugatan yung paa mo, pwedeng maputol. So, very important yan. But in the Philippines, do you know that diabetes is the number 4 killer disease in the country? And non-communicable disease would account for 80% of the death. In 2019, almost 500,000 ang namatay sa lifestyle diseases. And imagine ang diabetes ay number 4 killer disease. At ang nagdadialysis, believe it or not, 4 million cases na. At ang gastos natin sa dialysis ay napakalaki. 17 billion a year binabayaran natin sa PhilHealth. Though siguro nagse-celebrate ang marami dahil 156 sessions ay libre na. Kasi mahal ang dialysis. It would cost you about 3,000, 4,000. Mahal din po yun. Pero inisip nyo ba na dapat napiprevent po ito tapos hindi tayo nadadialysis? Now, si Mike Enriquez was no ordinary individual. Siya po ay boses ng marami and he could be the voice for patients na may sakit. Ang learnings natin, lessons, while we grieve or mourn the death of an iconic legend in broadcast, sa akin eye-opener to na perhaps dapat mag-check tayo ng blood sugar natin. And if we have a family history of diabetes, may symptoms tayo na tayo namamaya, tayo umiihi, tayo ay meron talagang sugat na hindi gumagaling, yan ay trigger sa atin na magpa-check ng fasting blood sugar together with the glycosylated hemoglobin HbA1c to know whether diabetic tayo, mataas ang sugar natin the last 120 days kasi yun po ang check-up niyan. And then check our creatinine kasi pag mataas ang creatinine, it's an ominous sign na maaring affected na rin ng kidneys. And it's difficult to have a patient with diabetes kasi mahal ang gamot, plus ang dialysis mahal din. And then yung magbabantay sa'yo kung 2 to 3 times a week at 6 hours a day, productivity of that patient as well as the bantay, wala po. Ang hirap po nun. So, alam niyo po ba ang lifespan ng Pilipino ay 71? And Mike Enriquez died at age 71. So, siguro, pagising niyo sa morning, kailangan nating isipin that ang target goal natin should not stop at 71, which is the average lifespan. Ang Japan kasi 85 ang lifespan together with other countries. So, siguro, ang target natin ay more than 71. Ako, I wish to live at least 80 and beyond, o maka 90, so that I can spend more time with the family. And then, of course, be a blessing to a lot of patients. And of course, medical community as well as the country. Iniisip ko lang, ang diabetes is a preventable illness. Dati, naalala ko yan when I was a resident. Konti lang cases niyan. Siguro mga 2 million, 3 million. But right now, mga 10 to 15 million yan. At ang nagdadialysis ay napakarami. So, mag-ingat po lahat. An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. At as we grieve for the death of Mike Enriquez, siguro we should take this as a challenge for all of us na tayo na mismo mag-step up and be the voice to prevent diabetes as well as chronic kidney failure for the country. So maraming salamat, no? Kung you have questions dito sa atin pong news regarding Mike Enriquez death, diabetes, and chronic kidney failure, transplant, and dialysis, isulat natin, i-type natin, and then we'll revert back to you. Maraming salamat for supporting, and thank you very much. Magandang araw po sa inyo.